Hello everybody and welcome to Jasmine's Cozy Nook. In this video we are continuing our quest to welcome Lumiere and Cogsworth into the valley, and so for this quest it is entitled A Guide to Better Castle Keeping. And so to start, let's start by talking to Cogsworth. Now then, Jazzy, are you ready for your most magnificent masquerade party? This is so exciting. I'm glad you're pleased. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's much to do. Please find somewhere to sit while we prepare. Wait, you don't need my help? Of course not. This is our job as your hosts. Lumiere and I, along with the castle staff, will prepare everything while you wait. This feels weird. I don't mind helping a little. That is kind of you, but this is His Highness's castle and you are our guest. Yes, but I'm a friend of the beast. I mean His Highness and Belle too. It feels wrong not to help out. Fine, you can help. A little. What should I do? If you insist, would you kindly fetch the fine cutlery? It danced off a while ago in the direction of the garden cellar. Then set the table. After that, perhaps you should check with Lumiere. After all, our maitre d' should have some dining ideas. Okay, so now we need to go to the cellar to find the fine cutlery. I don't know where the cellar is. Perhaps, is that the thing that's outside? I mean, this in and of itself looks like, oh good, we will actually be able to get something from down here. I always wondered why they had that there, but you know. Okay, so now I did. Oh. Okay, put the fine cutlery on the table near the piano. Which means I will have to I do believe I have taken a bit of a wrong turn somewhere. Oh no, I'm lost again. No. Okay, let's go up the stairs. I think maybe I go up the stairs and around. I don't remember exactly how I got to this place, which is part of the problem, admittedly. Okay. Ah, there we go. So let's go ahead and set it down. Perfect. Oh, wow. I carried a lot over here. Okay, now let's go talk to Lumiere. Hello, Lumiere. Do you need any help with preparing for the party? Of course not, Jazzy. I have everything under control. That doesn't sound very promising. Then let me put it another way. Can you teach me how to host a party? But of course, I have thrown so many parties that one could say I have burned the candle at both ends. I shall allow you to help me just a little. One of the dishes I'm planning to serve for the party is a charcuterie board. I love charcuterie. As do I. One board can please so many different palates. You may locate the ingredients around the castle, then assemble them and place them on the table. Okay, so alright. Alright, so we need to find an oyster, a creepy crawly crab, a chilling cucumber, and Gruyere cheese and screamed butter. I have a lot of opinions about this, but I'm going to keep them to myself at least for now. Alright, let me see. This is driving me crazy. I don't know. I would love to know what these are for. Like, what are they? Do they show up in my inventory? It's a painting scrap. I wonder if, like, you know how sometimes there are, like, secret quests? I wonder if that's part of, like, a secret quest. And then you get, like, some sort of painting or something at the end. Since it's, like, a little scrap of painting. I don't know. I don't know where we're supposed to find this, like, any of these ingredients, honestly. So at this point, I'm kind of just, like, running around trying to find something. Oh, that has a storage too? Nothing is in it. I mean, if we needed those purple eggs, I got those. Oh, wait. Okay. What's in this storage facility? Okay, so we have some things. We have the... Oops. Ooster thing, which is the oyster. A creepy crawly crab. Page with neat cursive. It looks like someone is writing a story. The young woman tried in vain to free the man of stone, but she wounded herself on the thorns and vowed to return for help. Well, at least we found something. That's more than I found earlier. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, so that is a chilling cucumber. So I guess pretty much we're just trying to find, like the little sparkly glowing spots. There's this over here. Oh, there is the Gruyere cheese. And, oh, the screamed butter. Okay, and now we need to come back into the storage area and find the, and make, rather, the charcuterie board. Excellent. Now we need to place the charcuterie board on the table near the piano. So I'm going to come up here to the beast's study and chambers and go down the steps because that is the easiest way to get here. One day I'm going to learn how to navigate in this realm, but it's not today. But we have a good start on it at least. Okay. Check in with Cogsworth about the party preparations. It won't let me. There we go. How are the party preparations going, Cogsworth? Splendidly. The table is set, the food is ready, but I can't help but think something is missing. Missing? Do we need more guests? Unfortunately, that is not possible, but there is no need. You are our guest of honor, Jazzy. I know, we should decorate. Of course, we must create a festive atmosphere. Let's see. Oh, some rose garlands would frame the dining room nicely. I'm sure I could make that. If you don't mind, that would be quite helpful. Just place them in the hall when you're done. So, okay, I guess we need to now go get some castle detritus? I don't know. I'm thinking we'll probably have to go outside again. If we can find our way there to the gardens, and I'm thinking that's probably where we'll need to go, but it's hard to say honestly. So let's come out here and see if there's something that is glittering that we can harvest. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know, but... Oh. Okay, I don't know what it thought was dirty that was there, but nothing was showing up. So let's see, maybe... Well, that's not it. I was really thinking it would be over here. But I'm not seeing anything. I know I must be missing something. I'm just not sure what it is exactly I'm missing. Well, perhaps I can go to the furniture. And it will show me. Okay, maybe under functional? No, I don't even know what that would look like. Okay, well, it clearly says find the materials in the garden, so it's out here somewhere. I'm just missing it for some reason. These trees are just really weird. It's not letting me, can I? No. Oh wait, oh no, that's just more papers of the story. Okay, I need to think about this because it's weird. Is it supposed to be these random bags of stuff? Oh my goodness. Well, that's... Alright, I don't know what's happening here. Okay, well, at least we got the stuff from that bag. So I remember there was a bag over here somewhere that I thought was odd. Tinkering parts, not exactly helpful either. Is there another bag somewhere that I missed that has what we're looking for? Well, I am going to attempt to figure this out, and then when I do, I will meet you back here. So, I don't know what I picked up, but it randomly switched to craft the rose garlands. So, I'm going to come over here, and we're going to see what it looks like. Oh, okay. So the pieces, or the last pieces that you need, the castle detritus or whatever, that is found over here in the corner in that little bag that's right by the crafting station. So when you come through the door from the castle, come directly to the right in the front, and it is right there. I can't believe that I didn't see that was exactly what I needed, but that's okay. So anyway, so you need some soft wood, you need some leftover roses, and those tinkering parts is what they're called when you add them to your inventory. And now we need to place them in the hall near the windows. And I went the wrong way, but that's okay. Alright, so it should be, if I come out here, I am turned around again, it seems like. Oh, I went the wrong way the first time, that's why. Okay, here we are. It's weird because I call them one thing and then they're actually something else. Okay, so let's go ahead and place the rose garland. Perfect. Let Cogsworth know that everything is ready. We'll probably have to change our clothes. Bravo, Jazzy. This is a marvelous addition to the castle's decor. Thanks, Cogsworth. What's left to do? Only the most important task of all, celebrating. It's time for you to enjoy the masquerade ball. Put on your mask and come enjoy yourself. Let's go! Party time! Well, if anyone knows the proper time for a party, it would be me. Great. If you don't mind, I'll take a picture to remember the moment. Take a picture? We'd have to ask His Highness, but he might have an unwanted painting that you could keep. No, I mean, I have a device in my pocket that draws instant portraits. It's a new invention. Remarkable. I look forward to your demonstration. Okay, so now let's put on the masquerade mask that I found. I'm also going to change because I don't want to go to a party in this mushroom outfit. So let's change to something more worthy, I guess, is the word I'm looking for, of a party. That's not what I was looking for. Well, maybe this one. That's not too bad, I guess, as long as it covers up what needs to be and it doesn't look crazy. Oh, now that is the look of a party. Let's go with that. Okay, take a picture of Cogsworth and Lumiere in front of the rose gardens. Or garlands, I'm sorry. And we want to take a photo. Okay, and we want to do something like that. And let's take and remove the companion because we don't really want the crazy squirrel in there. And then there was something or another about the ZL and... oh no, well, now I did it. Well, anyways, here is the photo. We'll go ahead and submit that one so at least I have some sort of photo. I don't even know what the theme is, but we'll do that later. Alright. Listen to Cogsworth and Lumiere reminiscing. I don't see any sort of bubbles. Well, this is an awkward moment because I can't read to you what their dialogue is, so I guess we're just going to watch them talk. Okay, ask Cogsworth and Lumiere what's next. Thanks to your assistance, our masquerade was a grand success, and the castle has been restored to tip-top shape. Thanks, you two. This was a great party, but... Oh dear, you look upset. Is something on your mind? It's just that old invitation. It makes me feel sad and weird, like I missed out on something I can't quite remember. It's not your fault at all, though. The party was fun and I really appreciated it. Wonderful! Marvelous! So, now that the castle is restored, do you know what you want to do next? We should probably see if Mademoiselle Belle and His Highness are in need of our services. Where are they staying, Jazzy? Dreamlight Valley. I think you'd both love it. It's a village full of people who are friends with Belle and the Beast, too. Then they must be fine people. Cogsworth, we must go to this valley. Even the name inspires me. It sounds like a place for adventure. But Mrs. Potts and the others will worry. I must let them know you're going. That we are going, no? I shall consider it. At present, my duties require my presence here. The cobwebs alone are a frightful mess. But you go on and see what this new village is about, and bring our tidings and assurance to His Highness. That I will. Au revoir, mon compagnon. Lead the way, Jazzy. Alright, so now we need to return to Dreamlight Valley with Lumiere. Hopefully this will actually take me to Dreamlight Valley and not to the DLC where their house is. No, it did not take me there. Okay. So let's go ahead and head to the valley real quick. Alright, so now we get to welcome Lumiere. There he is, and look how fabulous he is. So excited he is now here in the valley with us. So let's take a photo. Perfect. And there we go. Let's talk to him to finish the quest. Oh, I remember this place. It is amazing, mon ami. And you, Jazzy, my deepest apologies for not remembering your face. Don't worry about it. The forgetting must have affected you and Cogsworth. It's all coming back to me. Before we left for the castle, you gave us something for safekeeping. A card of some sort? Wait, no. The invitation from La Dame Blanche for the masquerade. Quick, show it to me. Yes, that's the invitation you gave us, but it has changed form. Fascinating. Wait, I can remember it now. I gave you this invitation because I couldn't bear to look at it. It made me so upset to think about it, but it's clearly full of dreamlike magic and feelings. That's it. This magical invitation must have attracted La Dame Blanche to the castle. Sorry, Lumiere. I think this invitation was La Dame Blanche. I think this invitation caused all that scary stuff. I cannot claim that I understand all this, but the haunting is done, and we are reunited. All is well, no? I'm glad you came back to Dreamlight Valley. As am I. Now, I must go visit His Highness and Mademoiselle Belle. So, now we need to go inside the beast's home. This is once again... Actually, you know what? We are just going to move his castle over here, because I can tell that we're going to need it at least for when Cogsworth comes back too, and it'll just be easier to move the house than constantly move back and forth from the DLC. So let's go grab that real quick. And so we need houses. Base castle, place house. Okay. Can I put it? Oh, this house is so huge. Why is it not letting me put things? Okay, let's find. I guess we'll have to find a better place for it because there's no room there. Hopefully there will be room over here. No, of course not. I just want, like, to find a place where it fits. Okay, I'm going to, I guess, honestly, at this point, I don't even care where it goes. I just want it in this place. I'm going to try to find a place for this, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we have finally placed the castle in a rather messy spot, but that's okay. It has a spot, and that's what counts. Alright, so let's speak to the beast to reintroduce his friends. Your Highness, Mademoiselle Belle, it is magnificent to see you both again. Oh, Lumiere, we're so glad you could come and join us. Yes, welcome. It's good to have you here. But where is Cogsworth? Alas, he insisted on staying at the castle. He said he could not abandon his work. Oh, but he's missing out on so much. Can't you do something? I can't fault him for his dedication to his duties. That would set a poor example. What if you write him orders telling him to come here? If you tell him to leave the castle, he will. That's true. Fine. I shall write to him and direct him to come to the valley immediately. Jazzy, will you bring him my letter? Of course I will. You have my thanks. Yes, thank you, Jazzy, and thank you, Beast. Oh, Lumiere, I can't wait to catch up. Yes, please tell me everything happening in the valley, mademoiselle. Okay, so now we need to go bring the letter to Cogsworth. I am so excited to have them in the valley. Like, I think ever since I was a kid, my favorite character in Beauty and the Beast, this is going to sound crazy, but my favorite character was actually Lumiere, probably simply because I loved his accent. But you know what? I don't care. He's still probably one of my favorites. There you are, Jazzy. How is Lumiere doing in this valley of yours? He's having a great time. Oh, how nice. Barely out of the castle and he's already lollygagging. I can't imagine what it's like to be that irresponsible. You know, if you want to spend some time relaxing and taking it easy, you could just join him in the valley. Are you sure His Highness wouldn't mind? Actually, I've got orders right here telling you to go there at once. Oh my gears, why didn't you say so? I've already let Mrs. Potts and the others know I might be going. We must depart post-haste. Okay, so now let's return to Dreamlight Valley with Cogsworth. And here we go. Excellent. All right, so let's take a picture. Let's see if we do ZL and the X, we will, oh, I guess we were already crouched. So here we are. He is now in our valley. How excellent. And so now we can talk to him. This place, I remember it like it was yesterday. How could it have slipped my mind? It was a forgetting, and don't worry, it affected me too. Well, even if there is a reason, Jazzy, I am truly sorry, though I'm glad we were able to celebrate together at the castle despite it all. Oh, you seem upset. Was the masquerade not to your liking? Our party was great. But the invitation, it was a magical memento. I've been looking for them for a while. The dreamlight magic in it is what caused the chaos at the castle. Yes, I remember you gave it to us for safekeeping. You seemed melancholy at the time. I don't dare pry, of course. I think this invitation was for a party I wasn't invited to, though I don't remember why. I'm so sorry you have regrets, my friend, but you did receive the invitation, and you did attend a party, did you not? I guess, but it wasn't the same as the one I missed. It wouldn't be. Times and people change. As a clock, I know that more than anyone. But the masquerade was just for you, to show how you are admired, and isn't that something to cherish? I think I appreciate what you did. Well, it was the least we could do to show you our thanks. Come now, we must go and see Lumiere, His Majesty, and Mademoiselle Belle. Don't dawdle. So now let's head up to the Beast Castle, which is, I'm sure, the actual next step. Yes. I am so glad that I brought it back into the valley, because otherwise that would have been a mess, having to go back and forth so many times. I just wish I would have done it sooner. All right, let's go speak with Cogsworth to complete the reunion. Oh, there we go. Cogsworth, you've arrived! And just in time, I presume. Your Highness, Mademoiselle Belle, it is good to see you again. Oh, Cogsworth, I've missed you so much. Feels like I haven't seen you in ages. Cogsworth. Lumiere has told me nothing of what happened when Jazzy visited. Jazzy, will you tell us what happened back at the castle? The castle was dark and strange things were happening. Paintings flew around, the garden was in shambles, and pages of household advice were appearing out of nowhere. Lumiere and I thought it was a ghost called La Dame Blanche, but then I realized it was something else. It was dreamlight magic from an old party invitation I'd given to Cogsworth and Lumiere for safekeeping. This strange memento caused weird things to happen that looked like a haunting. I'm sorry for all of the trouble, really. That sounds alarming, yet quite fascinating. I'd love to hear more about it later. I'm sure it was an accident, Jazzy. I'm just glad no one was harmed. Lumiere, Cogsworth, we're so glad you're here, and thank you, Jazzy. You brought us all back together. It was a pleasure. Cogsworth and Lumiere, Belle and I have discussed this matter. You must stay here in our home. Thank you, Your Majesty. We shall do our best to serve you here. Of course. Would you like a cup of tea? Shall I do some dusting? No, you don't understand. I don't need servants here. Somehow the valley is different, and Jazzy has shown me many wonderful things. I wouldn't want you to miss out on them." "Do you really mean it? Jazzy, is this true?" "The valley is my responsibility, and I want everyone here to be able to choose their own path." "What a noble sentiment!" "Thank you so much, Your Highness, and you too, Jazzy. But, well, what do we do now?" "You heard him, whatever you like." Let's have an adventure then, shall we? Starting with investigating those white petals over there." "White petals? Oh no, don't you dare start that ghost nonsense again." "Of course not. I'm sure Lumiere will get up to completely different nonsense now." "Don't encourage him." And so that is the end to A Guide to Better Castle Keeping, and we got to invite Lumiere and Cogsworth to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you would like to see more quest tutorials, then please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!